So everybody in secondary school is you're on your own per se. They have form teachers that are in charge, like a class has a form teacher, but teachers stay in the staff room. In primary school, teachers stay in the class from morning to evening. Do you get? There's no special staff room, or even there is a staff room, but you have to stay in your class. But you see, secondary school children are on their own. They can do anything. So these children in school are aware that this guy is into this thing, but nobody is saying anything. Nobody is talking. That's why we had this class. I told us to speak up. I've been telling us, speak up. If anyone, like I told you people, that stranger does not mean danger. Oh. That you don't know me today does not mean I'm dangerous. That you don't know the person walking on the road that came into your house does not mean that person is dangerous. Danger can come from somebody you know. In case you're not clear about that, know it today. Danger can come from somebody you know. Like I told you, of recent times, I don't know if that was what is happening in the month of May, as if I knew. Like, I've seen 2 movies. I'm going to share it on this platform and also on our WhatsApp platform. The movie Ashabi's Daughter. So it's just like, even in our class, in our physical menstrual class today, we talked about the movie. We referred it to parents and children to watch. Teenagers can watch it because it is an eye opener. You will see this thing that I'm telling you, that stranger does not mean daughter, does not mean danger. The Ashabi's daughter, Ashabi herself, was raped by her uncle, her mom's brother, and her mom did not believe her when she told her mom. So she did not want to have anything to do with her mom, and her mom refused her to abort the child. Her mom refused her to abort the child. So it's like incest. So she gave birth to. When I was watching the movie, I was trying to get the family tree. Please help me in the comment section. So, for instance, let's take for example your brother. That's for parents that are here. If there's any adults here, so just even the children, just imagine that your sister, your child gets pregnant for your brother, or your child gets pregnant for your brother. So what is that child? So to you, that child is, what would that child be? That child will be a grandchild to you, and be your brother's child, and be your niece. Abi? Yes, because your brother's child is your niece and be nephew. Now family tree go choke. Comment in the section what would the child's position be in the life of the mother? So back to the story. So this child was abused by the mom, and this child told, prior to the child being abused by the mom, the girl was bold enough to tell her mom that, mom, see what uncle does to me, and I don't like it. And she noticed the way her brother calls her daughter pet names, and she wasn't comfortable. She warned her daughter. So what her brother did was to blackmail the child into raping her. He saw her in a compromising position with some guy, and now used it not to tell her mother, used it to rape her. So I don't know. So to the girl, it is better for it to be a secret. Rather, it would have been better for her to tell her mom. So she was scared. Like I told you, I was telling you guys some weeks ago that I have a friend that doesn't speak with her mom today because she was raped by her uncle. And she told her mom didn't believe her. So she doesn't bother. She doesn't bother telling her mom anything. Her mom can do anything she wants to do. She's okay. She doesn't care anymore. So that's a very bad place to be at. Like, I can't imagine me not trusting. Do you know, I literally, today is Saturday, on Thursday, Wednesday, yes, on Wednesday evening. So my daughter came to my room. She came into my room. She asked me for something, and I refused. I can't even remember what it was, but I think she asked me for screen time. We don't watch screen in my house during the week. Weekends we can do like 1 hour sometimes. So today is Saturday. She has been bored. I've been busy all day. She has been bothering me that she wants to watch screen. I told her to please leave me alone. Tomorrow is Sunday. You can watch screen. It must not be today. So I think it was screen she asked me for on a Wednesday. And I said, Madam, it's a weekday. You know we don't watch screen on weekdays. She now said, please now, Mom, I've finished my homework. Blah, 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 blah. And moreover, it's true. We're still celebrating Children's Day. She wants to manipulate me. I said no. My no is no. So she started giving me the face and all that. And I told her that, I hope you know I love you. She said, She did not answer me. I said, Madam, answer me. I hope you know I love you. She said, yes. And me saying no means doesn't change the fact that I love you. I love you. And I wanted to feel, and I now use it as an opportunity to educate her and tell her that she can tell me anything. That I told her no, that she's not going to watch screen time does not mean that if something happens, she doesn't have to tell me. Anything that happens in her space, tell me. Anything, I'm always here to listen to you. We need to consciously affirm such things with our children. We need to create open spaces for our children to open up to us. And our teenagers, our children, please speak to your parents. Today, I was telling the female teenagers that came, I told them that the Lord spoke to me to be able to be here for you teenagers. And I know that as you're growing, there are things you cannot discuss with your parents. Again, I am here. I will listen and I wouldn't judge. So that I am that trusted adult. I am availing myself to you to be that trusted adult you can run to. I have told you, if any guy, no homosexual, no gay, no lesbian will come to you directly and just come to meet you and kiss you. Cannot. It's not possible. They will prime you. They will prime you. They will start by hitting your butt. Bam. The guys, they will start weighing the size of your pen. They will be talking about your private part all the time. They don't start from the blues. They will tell you to come and sit. Any perpetrator does not just wake up in the morning. They will first test the waters. They will do tiny, tiny things to see your reaction, to see how you will react to those things. That's what they do. They are priming your mind. They are trying to make you feel comfortable with it. Then they will now attack. They will not attack. They'll tell the girls, hey, fine girl, my wife. Who is your wife? A 30-something-year-old boy, you're calling a 7-year-old girl or a 10-year-old girl your wife. You did not see your mates to marry. I really frown at people that look at my daughters and tell them, hey, who is your wunye? Please, I beg. She's not your wife and she would never be your wife. That's how it starts. Beautiful girl. My baby girl. No. From there, the girl is getting comfortable with you. I am also getting comfortable with you. When my eyes are off, you now attack. No, nothing. Any abuse. It doesn't just start in a day. Like the video I posted here, where a boy, I don't know what they were doing. Then somebody came and did mouth for him. 2 boys. Did you see his reaction? He slaps the guy and say, yeah, Holy Ghost fire. That guy will never try it again. Never. He will know that, no, you see this one is aware. This boy is aware. That's what I'm trying to do with this class. I'm trying to make our teenagers aware that you see tomorrow that is the 1st of June. LGBT's Pride Month has started. That's why I did the class in May. Because Pride Month is starting tomorrow, 1st of June. Everywhere you go on social media, on TikTok, your eyes will be full with LGBT content everywhere. They will fly their colors. They are going to have days for their parade. And in some countries where they are legalized, they will be free to do whatever they want to do. But in Nigeria, they are not legalized. I told you guys in our first class, I listed the organizations that are functioning in Nigeria that are propagating LGBTQ. I discussed it here. I told you about the first woman that declared that she's a lesbian on national television. They wanted to kill her. She ran away for her life. She left Nigeria and went to the UK. So from the UK, she's pushing funds into Nigeria to push for the human rights of people in their community. These people are not playing. Do you know there are Nigerian movies? There are some Nigerian movies that portrayed, I was unfortunate to view one. And I was so irritated. Funny enough, it was one actor that I liked so much that they used. It was an actor I liked so much that they used as their main actor, that he got married to a woman. He fell in love with the woman, but he had some whatever thing, explore male. The wife found out about him having milk and crazy. A Nigerian movie. And I've heard of, and I saw a list of some other few that they have pushed Nollywood. So you see, they are pushing it in. So we need to be careful about what our children watch. Teenagers, you shouldn't watch things you're not supposed to watch. You should already know that there are things that are not for you. There are things that are not for you. Please, You see, watching things prime your mind a lot. Prime your mind. I remember there was a movie some years ago. There was this movie, Power. Yeah, I was seeing it with my husband. So we're watching it, and that movie has a whole lot of sexual scenes. So, and I think at the time, the person that gave me the movie was a single lady gave me the movie to watch, introduced me to that movie. So I was seeing that movie with my husband. It's a seasonal movie. Yeah, especially in season 1 and 2 of Power, the sexual scenes are way too much. At the point, my husband was like, "Babe, it's Nonye Yedigi movie. Who gave you this movie?" I told him, I was saying, how does she cope? Does she watch these things and hug her pillow? There are too many sexual scenes in the movie. So I'm saying this to say there's some movies that teenagers don't need to watch. They arouse you. They are priming your mind to go for they are priming your mind to jump into sexual immorality. Do you think that the people that jump into these things, it just falls from the sky? No, they know how powerful God connected our eyes, what we see, to our mind. There's a connection between what we see and our mind. That is why they went through the media. They are fast flying through the media. Animations are carrying homosexual scenes. You see an animation where a cartoon character has two mothers. And my child will ask me, how come she has two mothers? They are priming the mind of the child, and the child begins to grow and wants to have a female partner too, like her mom's. So your parents are your first role models. So she's already growing in a home where she has two mothers or two dads. So as she's growing, she already knows that definitely I'm going to have another woman too to represent two mothers. Do you get? So they are priming your mind. So when you're watching movies that you shouldn't watch, that is why when I frown at parents that give their children Nigerian movies to watch without vetting it. They are good Nigerian movies that children can watch. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know if you have seen A Down for Christmas. It's a Nollywood movie. I watched it and I said, oh, during Christmas season, it's not going to be bad for my children to, because he preached about Christmas, what the season of Christmas, what Christmas has to do. So I let my children see it. You get? To not let children watch what you have not vetted, because there's a whole lot of junk. I'll be watching a movie like this on the beginning. I say, oh, this movie is so interesting. Okay, my children are going to learn a little bit of empathy from it. They're going to learn a little bit of self-responsibility. All of a sudden, you're like 30 minutes in between the movie, you start seeing a sexual scene. You're 30 minutes into the movie, you're beginning to see where a young girl is crushing on another girl. And I can't let her watch it. Especially if you've not taught them those things. You've not taught them. So why are they watching it? Why? Why? So teenagers should please flee away. When they say flee from sexual immorality, it's not when you are inside it. You should not be watching some things because they are priming your mind. Before you know it, you want to have a girlfriend. You want to experiment what you saw in the movie with your girlfriend. You want to kiss your girlfriend. You want to touch her breasts. There's no need for that. Then if you're watching a lot of scenes, you cannot have 10 movies in Hollywood, that's American movies now, and out of those 10, 8 of them are pushing the LGBTQ agenda. 8 out of the 10 are pushing the LGBTQ agenda. Either animation, either normal movie is pushing it, whether you like it or not. So the main thing, when the Bible says we should flee, the Bible is not joking. The Bible is not joking. It's not joking about it. Please, I hope we are still following. I hope we are still. And anyway, if you're not, you would have indicated. If you can't hear me, I know you guys would have indicated. I need communication. Okay, I can see your message. Yes, ma. All right. We are following. All right. Do we have anything to say? Does anybody have anything to say? So please, even our teachers, even in schools, we should be careful. Ochi, your hand is up. Is it that you can hear me or you want to say something? I can unmute your mic if you want to say something, if you want to ask a question. Okay, I guess he wants to speak. Okay, I've unmuted you. You can say something. Are you there? Are you there, Mr. Ochi? Or was it a mistake? I guess it was. He's not saying anything anymore. Okay. All right. So please feel free if you have any question to ask me. Please ask me. I'll answer all of them. With everything I have said now, with everything I have said, we should know that this thing is not negotiable. Like it's not this is not a dragging, it's not a dragging competition for us where we are. I was on Facebook yesterday. I don't know what. Okay, they say Ochi wants to speak. He's raising up his hand. Okay, I've unmuted you, sir. Please. Are you there? Okay. Okay. He's not saying anything. All right. So I was saying that I was on Facebook yesterday. Yes, it's yesterday. Yesterday was sit at home in Anambra, Biafra Day. So I literally was on searching for something on Facebook, and I stumbled into a video of a man saying he played the video of this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Either I don't know if it's Guy Say or By Say. The guy that sang "You Can Never Turn Back." No, no, it's already too late. That song. The guy that sang that song with Lauren Soyo. So the guy was saying in an interview that he doesn't take alcohol, it's his consecration with God, and he doesn't have a problem, he doesn't judge people that take alcohol. That was what he was saying. So the person that was playing the video was against that thought. So he said something like that doesn't even, that for him that we shouldn't take alcohol. For a Christian, is a no. It's not a matter of consecration that no Christian should take alcohol. That he brought out scriptures in the Bible, people that took alcohol, that he useless. He mentioned Noah, how Noah was drunk, his children saw his nakedness, and he had to blah blah blah, a whole lot of things. So why I'm even saying is that this our topic, LGBTQ, is not like the alcohol dragging. Drink alcohol, don't drink alcohol. It's not like that. For us, it's a no. There are no two ways about it. It's not even a thing to think about or say, it depends. You now do like this. No, it's not a depend thing. We do not have same sex or relationships. Our Bible has told us that God created us what? Male and female. And there's a reason why he made us male and female. It is not negotiable. He did not give option. There's nowhere in the Bible that he later on said, I made us male and female, but later we can become male and male marriage. Even when he talked about marriage, it was strictly between a man and a woman. He said that the man will leave his father's house and go and get married. He never said that and marry a woman. Even in Proverbs, he said that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing. He was never said that a man will go and find a husband and find a good thing, or a wife will go and find a wife and find a good. No, it was never said. So it is not. Ochi's hand is still up. Please, sir, I allow you to speak. I've unmuted you. Are you there?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So sorry for what happened. I think I have something to say.
All right.
Our parents did some mistake, and they are still doing the same thing now. Okay. You give birth to a guy, a boy, but sometimes you dress him up like a girl. Yeah. So that thing changes things. Like maybe you don't see it when changing, because that kind of thing happened to me. So sometimes they will tell you that they scanned you before, they say that you will be a girl. Then when they give back to you, it happens that you're a boy. whereby
Yeah.
they are looking for a girl, like they gave birth to 4 boys, still looking for a girl. They gave back to you as if to be a girl, but it happens to be a
Yeah.
boy. They will start
Yeah.
dressing you like a girl, and it's so bad. It's so bad for a single parent to raise, for a mother to raise a boy, or for a father to raise a girl.
That's
Do
true.
you understand? Because
Yeah.
what the boy will copy from his mom is like feminine behavior, something like that. Then the girl will also copy masculine behavior from her father.
From a dad. Yeah.
So even this teaching, it would save a lot, but without the two parents coming together, avoiding divorcing or whatsoever, separating, sharing the children, you go with
Yeah.
your father, go with your mother. If you don't settle this one, you can't settle it all.
True.
This is the thing. Because I live then I was in boarding schools. I experienced so many things and other things that I wish I can talk. Or sometimes like you will feel like they would say, okay, then I live with my mom. Then I was acting somehow. The time I
Mm.
shift to my parents and my brother, they were like, why are you doing like this? Something like that. So until my
Mm.
brothers came in, corrected me, beat me up, you need to do like this, you need to do like this. But I was expressing myself because my mom thought I would be a girl, something like that. But eventually, we are 5 boys, no girl.
Not as a boy.
Yeah, so that's the issue. Please, it's not easy. Sometimes someone can't teach you this kind of a thing, then you will
True.
start experiencing it. So uh, I can't say everything here. I thank God
Mm.
to Pastor JP and Pastor John Bright. They will understand what I'm saying now. So it's too
Mm.
hard to control. Sometimes, if you see a guy, it will look like, this guy is fine. Oh. Then next time, your mood will swing. This girl. So the lady that asked that question, because I have some guys that these things are happening now. So sometimes I will
Yeah.
tell them, see, you need God. You need God, something like that. You need God.
True.
It's not
True.
normal. It's not normal. So it's not easy. Sometimes if you don't give your children what they need, if they can get it from outside, they won't tell you anything if something is happening
That's
to them.
true. Yeah.
So if you can be a potential parent, don't even beat them if they start to behave somehow. So even those guys, those boys or those girls, they have friends that has money or something like that. So you can't
Mm.
cheat. It's 50-50. You will act your own. Your husband will be around. You and your husband will train the children. Don't try to
True.
separate. If you separate, sorry, you will get one of them inside your place. And is another thing. The worst thing is that it's only a gay that will tell you that he or she is a gay.
It's true.
Some some people will act to like they are not. Some people will not act. There's most of them that are gay now. They have muscle. They are doing well, like masculine behavior. Normal masculine behavior. You can't see them like they are behaving like girls. Sorry. If you look to see this kind of people around you, sorry. That's the thing. So,
Right.
so I have so many things to say because I've been following LBGT world from even ChatGPT and so many of them, like to ask them, how do you identify a gay? They say that you can't identify a gay. It's only a gay that will tell you that he or she is a gay.
Okay. True.
Yes. Sometimes they say that sometimes they say that a gay or okay normal person, he or she, they are not gays, but they will have some feelings that are abnormal. It's only
Yeah.
somebody that will correct them. Because if you see a girl Maybe you're a girl and see a girl that look so beautiful that you love this kind of face. If that girl should be a man, do you understand? So
Yes.
sometimes you feel like, okay, I like this girl because she's so beautiful. He or she, the girl looks like my boyfriend, something like that. The girl
Yeah.
is already attracted to the girl. That doesn't make her a gay. They explain this
Mm-hmm.
thing very well. So there is only somebody that's around. Sometimes you see somebody posting something that I'm depressed, something you will be thinking it's all about money. It's a lie. They are passing through all these things. Like, how can you do this kind of a thing? How can I do this kind of a thing? When am I now be attracted to my same sex? Something like that. I don't know who
Yeah.
to tell. Then they will kill themselves. Hey, something like that. So maybe thank you very much. I have much to say, but for now, let me just stop. Thank you very much.
I
Yeah,
appreciate your comment. Thank you.
yeah,
What
yeah.
he what he shared with us is key, really, really key. And I talked about it last week for those that were here last week. Okay, Adeze Onyocha's hand is up. Okay, please 1 second, then I'll unmute your mic for you. All right. I think this Adeze, I know her. I know her. Yes, I know her. I know her. All right. So this what I was trying to say is that what Ochi just shared with us is very, very key. I said it last week. I talked about it last week. I said when someone asks that question, that when we give birth to girls, let them be girls. Not because you wanted a boy. You wanted a boy and a girl came. You allowed the girl to be a tomboy and said no, oh okay, she was supposed to be a boy and she becomes. And I shared with you guys. I think I shared my story of boarding school with you guys about two girls in my hostel that were practicing lesbianism. Do you get? I was in a mixed school, but lesbianism was prevalent in our female hostel. So a lot of things happened. After going to boarding school, I told myself that my child would not go to boarding school. Like, because you know, one of the issues we had, we were not equipped. We were not taught by our parents. That's why I want parents to wake up. And these parents don't want to wake up. Oh, you have decided to wake up. Bring your children for me. Let me teach them. Let me teach them. Because if we were taught, there's some things we wouldn't have done. Like when I was giving my introductory speech in our menstrual hygiene class, I told these children that if there's a statistics of women, if women are 100, over 90 women were not taught about their menstruation before they saw their menstruation. You can imagine. So you just stumble on it. You just stumble on your menstruation like that. So that's what happens to us. You're not taught about, you're not told that there's something like being gay, like men coming after you, you having feelings for a man, someone touching you. Like when I told you, is someone born gay? I told you guys that nobody is born gay. Nobody is born homosexual. That we things lead into it. There are biological factors, there are physiological factors, and there are environmental factors. Someone brought such things into you, and it takes God and discipline. I have a personal someone sent in my personal chat sent me a question. And before I answer that question, let me unmute Adeze Onyocha, which is Adeze Ike. Yes. Please, ma, you're muted. Thank you for being here. You can talk. Mrs. Adeze.
Okay, sorry. I thought I was muted. Good evening, my
Okay.
body. First, let me give you heads up. Like, thank you so much for this platform. Have joined all the people. It has been class with different activities. Yeah. So I yeah, right. So in the university, why I'm actually sharing this is because I feel one of the things that this so-called grow grow more in people, children, blah blah blah, and the rest, because it can come at a young age, it can even come when you are. Yeah, I think one of the things is because people don't experience kindness, or so when they being expressed by the surprised. Yeah.
Yeah.
In university, there was my lord then. So it was her birthday or something. I can't really remember. I should know that I got her a gift. So, and she was so happy. Then I know it was coming out, but when your mind is so clear, so innocent, I've not had. So one night,
Yeah.
tell me so. I was like, okay, feel free. Then she now opened up and that she had just feeling so attracted to me. That please, I should not shout at her, blah blah blah. That since I gave her that gift, that no lady has given her such a gift like that before. Only her
Yeah.
that has given before. That she don't know she having feelings for me. Me then now. I was saying, hey, in my mind I say, hey, one more. There's a minister. There go my mind. Yeah. So this is a question. So how to get the balance? Because there are some of them that when you attack them or judge them, and sometimes you might not even blame the person. Like me that day, like
Yeah.
experienced such a thing. So I had every right to run away. So how to
Yeah.
get balance? Like you are on your ground, you're telling this person, I don't support the same
This thing.
aggressive. In the same way, you are trying to maybe you might not be able to relieve the person of that feeling or whatever. But yeah, so how do you create that balance? Because
Balance.
I had to tell her then because she made the statement that no girl something like this except her boyfriend. All of a sudden has been nursing the feeling like now. He will not come and be twisting, this girl, maybe like this man that spoke before me, saying things like you might see a maybe you're a female, you know, a gay, you not be like, it has the maybe attributes I would love to see my man. You know that
Yes.
I,
Yes.
I just have that's kindness how it should be. Yes, so that was her first. For me, it was not like a yeah, and I never saw it. So I just told her to try and control it that it was just me kind, like nothing is attached to at the same. How do you make the person feel like you are not rejecting? Because the truth of the matter is you might I can cure this person with time before you know it. Because if you've heard some of their story, before you know it, you just see yourself small, 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 small. You don't they glide. So
True.
how
True.
get that balance between okay, you're not being harsh to the person, you're not pushing this person away. At the same time, you are telling the person the truth because that is the truth and that's what you stand for. Yeah, at the same time, you are not run. I don't even know how would you create that balance. That's number. Then number three, I just wanted to add to what he said. You know this thing about you want a
Okay.
boy girl. I have friends, male friends around me that probably might be behaving somehow like girls, probably how they or how they like those gestures, and not entirely their fault. I think from how they're brought up. You see, probably because maybe the male child likes to, you will not be hearing mothers say, that's my but that's my female child, uh, male form. All these children's mind and knowing or
True.
knowing in their mind, but they don't know. Now this child feels that way. The girls will balance, balance. This particular male or maybe the other boys because you don't have a girl, you not take that one as that your child. The child will not grow up and start behaving. The child might not even be all this LGBT, but you see the child is all work. Maybe the child is now talking,
That way.
now talking like a woman, laughing. You know how then can so I just feel people actually wake up. I just pray that they should complain up, not working towards not in those mistakes. You now see and just ended up complaining, but we're still going in that line. Yeah, was
Yeah.
me. I went to menstruation before I do anything. I just know when I was 11, I woke up one morning, blood was on my. I went and showed my mom. She just, this is how to use a pad. Blah blah blah. That was all.
You can imagine.
I got from there on my own, self-knowledge and everything.
You
Says
can imagine.
nobody will tell you anything now. But let any man just mistakenly talk, they will now beat you like
Beat you like they touch you.
I want that now beat or let them just see a man talk to you now. They will want to educate nobody is educating anybody, yeah. So
Anybody.
yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So I'm going to answer her question. So if I got her correctly or clearly, the first question is, how do we manage um someone that likes you without judging the person and being harsh, especially someone that is suffering from lack of love and kindness? Because some of them, I told you that some of us get these things from this one that people are still raising hand. Our 9 o'clock don't knock. I don't I don't know what's doing tonight. Today is our last class. All the fire has come out. All right, back to her question. I still have a question to attend to in my inbox. All right, so I was saying, to answer her question, I told us last week or last 2 weeks, I told us that we need to create boundaries. Like, we really need to intentionally create boundaries. Like, I don't know how to say it. Even for the previous speaker, Mr. Ochi, that talked about it, let's assume that environmental factors had led somebody into doing one of these things, of being part of their community. Okay, it happened when you were, and it mostly happens to children in their teen age. That is why I had this program, to catch my teenagers. It happened to you in your teen age, right? So now, how do you, now you are grown, you don't want to be part of this. It's okay. The first thing to do is to get somebody to be accountable to, sorry. You need to be accountable to somebody. You need to admit that you have a problem. Then cut off totally. Don't associate with them anymore. Because the Bible says that evil communication corrupts what? Good manners. The Bible did not tell us that your good character is going to corrupt bad character. He didn't say that. He said evil communication is going to corrupt good manners. So you have to flee from anybody in cut them. When I mean cut them off totally. Because you're on a journey for self-rediscovery. You're a journey for wholeness, a journey for sanity. Okay? Then for the case where you have someone that is coming to you and that person is suffering from lack of love, and she now thinks to feel she's attracted to you because you show her the kindness that she's looking for, that is very normal. Everybody wants to be where they are loved and cherished. So when you find someone that is attracted to you because of their love, it is good to have that conversation with that person. As calmly, I taught us on our first class that we listen and do not judge. We have a lot of these people outside there. And how we handle them will determine whether we are going to win them over back to our side, or we're going to send them back into the arms of these people. If you don't handle it correctly, you don't handle it well, you're going to be sending them back. They're going to run back because those people, their arms are already wide open to receive them. Come, we need you. Come, join us. Come, join us. So if you don't handle it well, imagine that Mrs. Adeze did not handle it well. So that girl will just look for another person that shows her the lightest kindness and run away. So in your case where you feel that you cannot handle it, you need someone you have to tell. And you tell the person, a trusted person. I told my teenagers, I told you guys that we need to be careful who you are talking to, because whomever you tell might not handle it well and it is going to go out of proportion. Whomever is going to handle it needs to be very sensitive, because it is a very subtle line. If the person just feels judged, any atom of feeling judged, the person is running away, disappearing. The person is disappearing immediately. So then your second question, I don't know if I answered your question, Mrs. Daisy. Then your second question, about parents that tend to speak on children. You have a male child instead of a female child. Parents need to stop that. I beg. Stop it. Once your child comes, give God thanks and embrace the new child. We are the ones causing this gender confusion. You have a child, Mr. Ochi also said it. You have a girl child, you wanted a boy, you dress her manly, she becomes a tomboy. And if paraventure is not coming from you, something is making that child, start treating it immediately. Don't insist. Don't let the child be whatever she wants to be or whatever he wants to be. If you notice, I shared my story about my late brother. I shared it last week. I told you about how girly he wanted to become, but my mom didn't give him that breathing space. He's so gifted. He's the first person I saw tie a 6 yards gele. As in, he took a 6 yards wrapper, did pleating. This when that thing started raining newly, steps, gather on gele. He made it complete. If I can find a picture of who he tied it, I would share it. You see what he did. He did makeup. He knows how to do makeup. He's into decoration. He knows how to bake. He knows how to cook. Everything girly. And most of his friends are females. My mom noticed him. He would take my mother's wrapper. He knows how to tie wrapper like meeting women. Wear heels, catch up. My mom will catch him and beat him. She did not let him. She didn't let him. So we need to intentionally. So now that you need to intentionally fight it. Don't tell your child, I wanted a boy. Oh, you're so no wonder you are behaving like a boy. I wanted a boy, you came as a girl. No wonder. Oh, you are my baby boy, even if you are a girl. You are my baby girl, even if you are a boy. No, please, we do not associate. We do not accept that. Oh, we need to intentionally, our parents need to intentionally and consciously fight these things. Okay, so I'm going to answer the question that came into my DM. So it asks us, how should people handle their siblings that are practicing gayism and lesbianism? If you have a sibling that is in the community, you have to be totally careful. I know you love your brother. I know you love your sister. If they are in the community, you really have to join them, support them. One of the best ways to support them is not lying, not joining. Don't be in denial about it. What happens is that siblings, because they love their sibling, they don't want to accept that their sibling is doing this. They tend to go into denial and make excuses for their sibling's character. What you need to join forces, like Mr. Ochi said, he had 2 people he's accountable to. He called the 2 pastors he's accountable to. You need to be accountable to someone, and you have to be true to yourself. My pastor will always say, if you lie to everybody in the world, the worst thing you will do to yourself is to lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. Bring yourself down, sit yourself. If you know you really want to stop this thing, you need to be honest with yourself. Seek help. Help your siblings seek help. Pray. Spiritual accountability. Help them cut off. Really, really help them cut off. My teenagers, one thing you don't understand is that whatever decision you make will come forward to haunt you. If you're deciding to be gay, the next time you're going to get married, do you have plans to get married? You know, some of us do these things now as teenagers, and you think that when you get married, it's not going to. You need to, oh God, it's going to affect your marriage. It will affect your marriage if you do this thing. Like, I've seen documentaries of women that get married and find out that their husband is gay and they get out of the marriage. They get out of, you know what Mr. Ochis mentioned it. Sometimes single parenting is also a factor that leads to this kind of things, because you cannot have a stable child in single parenting. The statistics are very low. Having a stable child in single parenting, the statistics are very low, very, very low. So you just imagine what you're doing to the future generation. Okay, so I hope I've answered that question. With that, I thought someone's hand was raised. Okay, it's no longer there. I hope I've answered everybody. Okay, the hand is still there. Oh yeah, oh. Please, ma, you have 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, okay? You're muted, ma.
Please, this your ma. You're going to cut down on it in Jesus' name. Say amen.
Amen.
Mr. Good evening. You
Good
know,
evening.
I have been sober since this class started this evening. I have just been feeling bad because the truth is a lot of people are going through a lot. And the lack of knowledge of this is what is the major problem. You know,
Yeah.
when you were teaching and when Mr. Ochi was speaking, although
Mm.
Mrs. Adele, I wasn't able to get her clearly because of the network hitch.
That's all.
But when you were speaking and when Mr. Chi was speaking, a lot of memories. I was reminiscing on a lot of things. When I was in JS3, one of the topics in home economics was sex education. My teacher didn't know what to teach, and she referred us back to our home. Say, go and tell your parents to sex educate you people. And when I got home and told my mom, she referred me to someone else. Are you
Okay.
seeing how the referrals are going? Because they didn't know what to do.
What
I
to
honestly wish
say?
that parents will, I honestly wish that parents will gain knowledge on this, because I'm not just scared. I'm afraid. And all of them put together, because I'm not just a mother to my child, I'm a mother to a whole lot of children. And you see a lot of things going on, and it's crazy. Miss Steph, I don't know if this your class can wait till August though. If we can do it monthly. Someone asked you this question in the morning and we laughed about it. People need
Yeah,
to be
laugh again.
educated on this. Don't laugh. Oh, who is laughing with you? People need to be educated on this, honestly. Because our children are in trouble, in danger. They're no
Honestly.
longer doing this thing. They're no longer luring them now. Only luring. They're not luring them with money. With money. So we need to teach your child. Teach your child. If parents are here hearing me, please emphasis on teach your child. Teach your child. Don't leave this thing to. Don't say I heard some people saying this thing Steph is doing. Is she not exposing these children? Don't leave your children to learn from outsiders. Hey, it's going to be hot. Don't let them learn
Oh,
from outsiders. I don't know how God shielded me. I don't know how God shielded me, because, of course, my
honestly.
mom
Oh.
was not enlightened. She did not really teach me. She not teach me, no be really. She did not really teach me. I don't know how God did it for me. But it's not everybody that will be as lucky as I am or
That's
as I was.
yeah,
So
true.
we need, in fact, if it's Pastor Mildred, she say the devil you're playing with is not playing
Play with
with
it's
you. The
not
devil you're
playing
laughing
with
with is not laughing
you.
with you. Wake
It's not
up,
laughing.
oh. Thank you and well done, ma.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Chisom. I appreciate you. Please. Concerning her plea, this is a setup. See how people are commenting. Yes, so I support. Don't support what you don't know. Please. If you know. But I'm so happy that we're able to finally find a platform where we can have seamless classes. Like I'm so in Telegram. Exactly. I'm so in love with Telegram. So this is very, very good. So thank God we have a platform. I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm not promising anything. This is our last class on LGBTQ. LGBTQ is not the only topic we are going to talk about under sex education. Sex education is very broad. So there are other things we could talk about. So I'm going to see what I'm going to do, even if we have once a month, okay? Or twice a month. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to sit down and figure out what to do. Now I'm going to let us know on our platforms. Is that good? Alrighty. So we're going to call it a day. I'm so happy. Once again, I want to appreciate each and every one of you. Like I always say, I am here because of you guys. You are the reason I'm here. If people disappear on me, I wonder what I'm doing here. I'll not be doing anything here, would I? I wouldn't. So thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. And I'm still thanking us again for those that supported the menstrual hygiene class that held this morning. It was amazing. Like, I'm so happy that, the thing that so happy. The thing that made me so happy in particular is actually my the preteens, because we had children 10 years that had not seen their period yet, 10, 11, 12. We had children that had not seen their period yet. They were the ones that made me so happy because they had the opportunity to learn about it before it comes. It was beautiful for me because that is what matters. We need to break that cycle of jumping into things without being taught. It is crazy. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the Wonder Girl pad. They supported us with pads for this outreach. Thanking Smiles Cake. Thank you for the refreshment. I'm thanking each and everybody that sent 1 kobo, 2 kobo. I am thanking you all. Thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you all. So thank you. This is the end of it for us, our journey with LGBTQ. So let's see how the month of June goes. Let me see where they are headed with the Pride Month. Then I will know whether we're going to have another meeting in the month of June. So I'm wishing us a happy new month against tomorrow. Happy new month, and please stay tuned. Don't leave the channel, don't leave the group. More things are coming up. Exciting things are coming, okay? So thank you all. Good night. I love you all. Have an amazing weekend. And please remember to go to church tomorrow. Go to church. Bye.